Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a follow-up to the video that I did saying that I was having some trouble with split cases, failures to fire, and accuracy in my 17 HMR. And this is a 93 R17, that is the model by Savage. It does have a 5-shot magazine, but I also have a 10-shot magazine for it. I just got this gun back from Savage today, and I have not fired a single shot through it yet. I'm hoping that it does a lot better than it was before. We are testing the same 4 types of ammo again, and I don't remember for sure that we tried all 4 of these last time, but I think we did. They are the Winchester, this is marked as Supreme, the CCI with the 17 grain VMAX, Hornady branded ammo with the 17 grain VMAX, and Federal. Says V-Shock. I'm pretty sure it's the same bullet since these are all made by, since CCI and Federal ammo are made by the same company. I don't know if I said it or not, but the Winchester is also the 17 grain VMAX. So these are pretty much shooting all the same bullet. I did get a lot of comments about the ammunition. Some people were saying that they were finding cracked ammo before they shot it, so we're definitely going to take a look at that today. I'm going to inspect each piece of ammunition before I load it into the magazine. So when this gun came back from Savage, it came up with this list of things they said they did that I'll put up here on the screen for you. They polished the chamber, replaced small parts, and checked the headspace. Everything says on there that it's good. They didn't give me a detailed letter or anything. I may have to give them a call and see if they have any more notes on it, if things aren't still working, but I'm hoping that we're not going to have any more trouble. The target is at 50 yards. I do not have a target camera up on it today because accuracy is secondary. Not really even worried about that. Mostly I'm worried about function today. The only thing I am short on, I've got more CCI and Hornady ammunition, but I only do have 8 rounds of this Winchester stuff left, so we won't be able to test with it again, and I haven't seen it in the store for a while, I don't think. Let's start out with the Federal. Oh, I will mention, in the package with the gun, Savage sent back to me a package of 10 fired cases fired through this gun. They all looked fine, and the primer strike looks like it is adequate. I'm guessing that they replaced the firing pin, is my guess when they said they replaced small parts, but I really don't know. That is just a stab in the dark. Could have been anything, really. Oh, I'm gonna inspect these. Again, this is the Federal ammo we're starting with. If I'm not dead on the target on the first time, I did take this scope off before I sent it and remounted it just now, so the scope might be off a little bit, and we'll make an adjustment after the first group. That is not a big deal. Okay, I do have one neck on this Federal brass that is split. That's interesting. Okay, I'm going to set that round aside. We will shoot it in a minute here and see if that neck splits more. All right, there's a 5th round with a good neck. Everything's good on that. All right, let's give her a shot. Do have my ears in because I want to protect what hearing I have left. I will put the scope on 9 power. It is an old Bushnell, or it's the Bushnell scope that came with it, and it's not the greatest, but it works. I'm going to use a center hold on these targets. Well, that's a good start. And we did hit right where we wanted them. Primer strikes definitely seem to be better now. All right, perfect function, and our group down there is absolutely tiny. I'll show that to you in a second. But that shot really well. Let me retrieve that one piece of brass I dropped on the ground. All right, I'm not seeing that piece of brass. That's okay. I am gonna fire this one that had the partially split neck. We'll just fire it at the steel down there. Yes, that did split more, quite a bit more. So that might have been our problem before. Thank you guys so much for commenting and pointing that out. That might be my whole split cases issue that I had, was that the cases were already split. All right, let's move on to, let's shoot the Winchester next. All right, none of that brass had any trouble that I could see. Man, the bugs are getting bad here in Tennessee. It's only the 12th of April. I'm gonna have to start bringing my thermocell out when I shoot. I'm gonna try not to lift my face from the stock at any point. Tell you what, when they shipped this back to me, it was bone dry, not any oil on it at all. They must have stripped everything off of it. So I went in and oiled up everything, and I greased the lockup point really well. Well, this is certainly not shooting nearly as accurately for us. Oh, we got a bad split case there. But I am thinking it's the ammo, and that shot went way off. I would like to get some new production ammo, and that case split as well. Would like to get some new production ammo so that I can see if it has any of the same problems. But of course, nobody can get any ammo right now. Okay, that was the Winchester. Let's shoot the CCI, see if it still groups as well for us as it did last time. Oh, I got a split neck there. I'll set that one aside. It's not enough that you would see it. In fact, I will put a close-up on the screen here for you guys to see. It's not enough that you would notice it unless you were inspecting every cartridge, which of course you shouldn't have to do on factory ammo. All right, we got 5 with no problems with their neck. We'll give them a shot here. Split neck. I'm going to say it now so that I know it to see it on the video. The one with the split neck went way far off. Well, I'm going to have to take my cheek off, I think. Let's drop the magazine. Don't know how, but I managed to knock one piece out. Maybe I never loaded it. Not quite as accurate as that first group with the Federal. And that one's okay. So so far we've had a couple of split necks with the Winchester, one split neck with the Hornady, or one split neck with the CCI, excuse me. Last up, we'll shoot with the Hornady ammo. Oh, badly boogered neck on this one. I am quite disappointed with the quality control on this ammunition, and so far it's been on 3 brands. Okay, no split next with the Hornady. That barrel is a little warm there. Guess I probably should have slowed down. Let's go take a look at the target and see what it looks like. All right, so here's what we got. There's the first group with the Federal, a really good group there, under a 1/2 inch. Then you could see this group spread them all out. I believe that was the Winchester ammo. Inch group at 50 yards. Here's this one with the Hornady. Not the Hornady, the CCI ammo. We put 4 of them into a 1/2 inch there, and then that one that split a case threw it clear up there. Here we finished out with the Hornady ammo. We had 3 touching right here and 2 off over here. So that's what we got. I'm gonna have to think on the accuracy a little bit. All right, so thinking about that a little bit, how the groups opened up, I'm guessing it's just because I shot so quickly in succession. I shot 20 shots in about 15 minutes there, and I probably should have gone a little slower. So I'm gonna give this barrel probably 15 to 20 minutes to cool all the way down, and then we'll shoot another group with the, let's take another group with the Hornady since it did more poorly than expected, and we'll take another group with the Federal since it did amazingly, and we'll see if we still get decent groups out of those and see if we get any more split cases. So I got delayed and it's been more like 45 minutes, but that is perfectly okay. We've got 5 rounds of the Hornady loaded up, and we'll shoot a second group with it. The gun is stone cold now. Got a little neck split on that one. And that one we had that neck split on was not on point of aim, but the next one was. All right, not a bad little group. I'll give the gun more like 5 minutes this time after I shot that group, and we'll shoot one with the Federal. And we had a split case with the Federal. So the accuracy on neither of those groups was great. And with that and the cases splitting on every brand of ammo, I did not have, there wasn't a single brand of ammo here without cases splitting. And this Hornady stuff was bought pretty recently. I want to say 6 months ago. So with those problems that I'm having, I'm thinking more and more, and I'm not a guy who sells guns. I usually get a gun and I keep it and I have it forever. But between the accuracy issues we're having and the splitting of the cases, it might be time to sell 17 HMR to somebody who doesn't mind it doing that once in a while. I don't know. I'll think about it. I may end up keeping it, but the truth is, I've got better tools for the job, and with this thing not shooting right, now, granted, I didn't get a single failure to fire in all 30 rounds that I shot today, a little over 30 rounds, so that's excellent. Primer strikes are looking just like they should, so Savage obviously fixed the problem that I was having. But the gun is just not shooting up to my accuracy standards, and I don't like that it will decide to split a case every once in a while. It's just not what I'm looking for. I want to know that every time I pull the trigger, my bullet is going within an inch of where I'm aiming. And some of the shots that we had today, especially where it split a case, went off way more than that at 50 yards. And that's not acceptable in my book. So that's where I'm standing right now. Let's go take a look at those last 2 groups just for the heck of it. All right, here's those last two groups, and you can see the Hornady didn't actually do too bad. We're at probably 0.8 there, but the Federal that did really super well on that first one, well, turns out that was either a fluke or because the barrel was super clean when that was shot. But I'm not going to clean every 25 shots on a rimfire rifle. I'm just not going to. So even if that is the solution, doesn't matter. That Federal group, we had a point of impact shift, which is weird. Most of them ended up right in here, and then we had that one up there, which was caused by the... Thank you guys so much for watching. We are almost to 1,000 subscribers, and I really appreciate everybody that's jumped in and commented and had suggestions, especially on this video, and let me know that, hey, that brass has a problem before you even shoot it, and you were absolutely right. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Go and check us out over on Patreon. I would really appreciate some support over there. So again, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and y'all have a good one.